Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to share this out a little bit. I wanna get married like the Cody, something I need to shit, but we more like Barry, Tommy, and Keith of shit. Gave you DLC, you wanna take the shit. Shit. Man, I thought you would've learned your lesson. Out. You guys could share this out. I got a couple things I want to motherfucking say, you know. And then I'm going to go upstairs and return to regular programming and listen to some podcasts and shit like that. Find a fucking sucking dick. You would have been pissed, but that's not my MO. I'm not that type of bitch. But karma for you is gonna be who you end up with. Don't make me mad. Hey, baby. Hey. You guys could share this out. I appreciate it. It was a dying fool. And I know it's late. Sorry, guys. Like, legitly, I was so tired after work. I went to bed. I ain't shit. I went to bed. I had good plans for today. I really did. Hey, babies. I hope you guys are having a good night. So go on and be careful with me. I'm making this shirt, and I'm so excited. You know what? I'm more excited that Danny is going to have fun with her baby on his birthday. I don't want to say that just in case they're watching or something, but I'm really excited for him. I really am. She's a good mom, man. But, man, what's the coordinates? But you lose me, you still gonna be misfortunate. Tell me, does love got you this fucked up in the head? You want some random bitch up in your bed? Watch her, because she might steal your chain. As soon as the song's over, I'll talk, guys. I try to play a song and just, get in the vibe just so people can come in and see, Looking in the mirror different. Because you inconsistent. Rock it up. Play some mud in the dirt. Because loving you's worse. Thank you, baby. Teach me to be like you so I can not give a fuck. Cardi fucking let it rip in this song. I'm not kidding. This whole album, you could tell she was scoring, right? And like on Diary of a Mad Black Woman, how she says, don't fuck with the bitch that's scoring. Don't do that. Never good. You gonna get the whole world, but is it worth the girl that you lose? And be careful with me. Did you guys have a good day today? What'd you guys do? Anything fun? Anything fun? So this is what's going to happen. I'm going to go live for probably 20, 30 minutes and talk a little bit about, just to clear up some things, right? It's funny when people come in late to lives and hear like a piece of something, right? And they run to another live and it's like, bah, 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 bah. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Not only do you sound weird, people screenshotting it, you're looking like a fucking unloyal pick-me-ass liar. Let me just start there. It's weird-ass behavior. If for any reason you were in anybody's live, not just my mind, me too. I ain't shit, me too. I'm being dead ass serious. I looked at the clock last night and I was like, Shalisha, what the fuck? You gotta work in 3 hours. I am not shit. Let me tell you, at work today, I wore my house slippers. All I gotta have is covered, closed-toed shoes. Shit. So I did just that. These motherfuckers went right to work with me. I am not kidding. And it was very interesting when, I was in a corner blocking from getting pissed on, trying to not get my shoes pissed on, okay? I made it. So, if you are a person and you're in here listening and you find the need to go in another chat and say, Charlie said this or something, make sure, and I mean this, make sure that you know what the fuck you're talking about before you send it, because listen, if it's something that I do hear and that I can prove you to be a liar, I'm going to do that, right? I'm going to do that. I hope by now I'm going to do that. I don't want to do that. I warn you motherfuckers all the time, man. All the time. Just leave me the fuck alone. Don't lie on me. If you're going to talk on me, Fucking tell the truth. Don't do that. I'm not lying on you. Why in the fuck are you lying on me? Right? All right. So here we go. Here we go. Fuck, I don't even know. I needed to write notes on this shit. I woke up with all these motherfucking... I just got a message from work. Was that right? Chaleigh ain't got her teaching licensure or whatever. Oh my God, Chaleigh just what? Listen, I'm going to put this in black and white for you. Give me a minute so I can put it in black and white. Where did I move my filing cabinet to? Okay, all right. I'm getting it. Hold your horses, Sally. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Let me turn this bitch around. It's crazy a motherfucker's got to do this because people are so damn goofy. So damn goofy. It's all right though. It's all right. I understand. Your common sense don't fall far from the tree. It's fine. Everything's fine. Hold on. Let me get it. Oh, fuck. Which drawer did I put this shit in, for fuck's sakes? It's funny, you guys say, oh my God, she's talking about what her degrees are. I don't know what the fuck I got because you guys are all fucking confused all the time and talking out the side of your neck about shit that ain't even motherfucking true. So, then a bitch has got to come on here and act you guys don't have the truth in place. And listen, a motherfucking bitch keeps documents. I ain't playing. Look at this shit. This is bad. I don't give a fuck. Okay, this is one drawer of a filing cabinet. This is one filing cabinet. Like, don't fucking play with me. I will get the tangible proof, okay? Don't fucking play with me. I'm sick and fucking tired of motherfuckers. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. Hey, Britt, baby. Sorry, anybody else that's came in while I'm on this fucking little tangent. Just know I love you. All right, so listen. I commend everybody out there that's got any degree, any certificate. But I probably have more education under my belt as somebody who graduated in the lower part of my class, as somebody that is a recovering addict, as somebody that has had a lot of motherfucking trauma that I don't discuss on here because today who I am matters, right? All right. When I was 21 years old, I went to the military. I got an honorable discharge for an injury. I came home, didn't know what I was going to do. I really like doing hair, right? So I went to cosmetology school. I did have a very abusive relationship at that time. He ended up taking a pew-pew to him. I was making moves that I shouldn't have been. That was dangerous. And when you're dipping in my motherfucking pack, I can't be with you, buddy. I'm trying to come up and you're trying to pull me down. Not that I should have been coming up that way. That is not right. And I will say it again. That was not okay. But that was just a life I was living. I didn't know what to do. And I needed to figure it the fuck out. And sadly, that was what I chose. Okay. So when dude did this, I had to drop out of school and move quickly because he wasn't all there, right? If you're going to shoot yourself, then why wouldn't you do that to me, right? So, of course, my parents was like, hey, you know what I mean? Go to your mom's because I lived with my dad, right? So I go up to mom's, and then what am I going to do with my life, right? So I go to a hospital in Marysville, Ohio called Mary Rutan. And I got my STNA. This is my nursing aid certificate. And then I set for the state licensure exam. And I'm saying that because I will get to this in a minute. Hey, Kendall. I know. Fuck. I knew as soon as I said it, I just kept it rolling. Thankfully, I didn't get a warning, but thank you. So I became a nurse's aide and then a state nursing assistant, right? Upon working in the nursing homes, I just seen a lot of things that I just didn't like ethically. And I was young. I was 22. Didn't know how or who to report or whatever. And so I reported to who I knew to report to. And I left, right? It wasn't nothing to where like people were, or nothing. It was just not treating people the way that I would treat my grandparents or my loved ones or somebody that was in this facility, right? And I was like, man, Chaleigh, you're going to end up losing your job before you get started, right? Like, is this really what you want to do? And if so, go back to school, right? Get more education so that you're not just at this plateau of being an STNA, right? Okay. So within this year, I meet my kids' dad again. We knew each other as young kids. His cousin lived behind me. Oh my God, he's calling right in the middle of my fucking story. Somebody let me know, okay? Hold on. Okay. Sorry. So my kid's dad and I end up meeting again, right? And he had a warrant that I didn't know of. Like I said, and we can resort back to many stories that we know, but sadly, in telling a story on live, you have to kind of talk about what you've talked about or compare stories that somebody would understand, right? I knew Joe my whole life. But when you're not around somebody every day, all day, like, you don't know. And I didn't know he had an active warrant in another state at that time, right? He had left. He had gotten a pretty severe fight and thought that, he could have harmed this person. So he went to Idaho with a girl, ended up finding out, thankfully, that he didn't do nothing severely, and he didn't want to be there anymore. So in order to come back, he ended up stealing something to get money to come back. So he had a warrant for that. When I got with him, he had that warrant. And so, of course, I was like, hey, we're not going to make this serious, right? You're going to Joe. I was living my life. I had my own apartment. He had his, right? He ends up going down. He did his time. He comes home. The very first week he's home, I get knocked up, okay? I'm knocked up. So I give him the ultimatum. Hey, we're getting our fucking lives together. I'm going to be a mom. And if you don't choose to, then I'm going separate. You can live this lifestyle, but I cannot bring a kid into this world, right? I was utilizing pain medication pretty severely at the time. He was, utilizing his hustle hand pretty severely at the time. And I probably was enabling that, right? And holding shit down while he was in jail. Now, again, I'm not proud of nothing that I've done at all. It's not something to fucking boast about. I could be in prison right now for the rest of my fucking life for making dumbass choices, right? So thankfully, I got clean. Because I was pregnant and my kid saved my life but ruined my mental stability, right? I get clean. He obviously uses money. Did he stop that day? Probably not. Probably not. I didn't want it anywhere around me, anywhere around my family. And I know by the time I had my child, it was absolutely stopped. He had busted his ass, incorporated money to buy a tree truck and buy one chipper at that time and start the other. Anyways, okay, so I go back to school, right? I start school. So I went to cosmetology school, got my STNA, and then I started school. I went to college, my education. So for people that says I'm a teacher, I don't get mad when you say I'm a teacher. I have many teacher friends that I love and adore very much, and their job is fucking hard and they are underpaid, okay? I get upset when people are lying about diagnoses, professions, things like that people have worked their ass to get or are stereotyped and things for, right? So that makes me mad. Declassification makes me mad, even with cultures and genders and shit like that. Like, if you're not Native American, you're not Native American, right? It's a fucking pet peeve of mine. You could say I wish I was or something, but don't just be diagnosing yourself. Don't be classifying yourself. It's fucking weird. Anyways, that's just me, my personal opinion, whatever. All right. So I go back to school. I get my associates in early childhood education, and I get my bachelor's in early childhood education. I start as a paraprofessional teacher's aide. Upon working there, I was hired on, and to get licensed, right? Anybody that knows anything about education knows to get licensed, the board or your principal or your superintendent has to sign off. Like, you just don't go to the fucking website and apply for a licensure because you have a degree. And I know a lot of you guys out there fucking, you want to call me crazy, but you ain't got the brains that the good Lord gave a motherfucking goose. Okay? And I'm just keeping it real. And I'm sorry, but if you wouldn't talk, I wouldn't have to say shit like that. Okay? So, in order to apply for a licensure, first of all, you've got to be in that field. You've got to have the proper credentials. And then you have to have a supervisor, superintendent, somebody above you in that field. In my field currently, it is a behavior analyst. In the education field, it would have been a superintendent, a principal, something like that, right? Okay. So I'm working as a paraprofessional in the school. One of the kiddos that I worked with in a classroom, that teacher needed to take off. So they offered me the position as a permanent substitute, right? or a long-term substitute, meaning for the rest of that school year, I taught that class as the teacher, but under the licensure, not as a teacher, okay? So throughout the couple years of me working in this school, I was a substitute, a paraprofessional, a teacher's aide, and a long-term substitute, right? Those were my positions. This is fucking 10 years ago, right? All right, I'm going back to school during this time. I get my master's. I finish my master's degree in the field of psychology, sciences of psychology, specializing in applied behavior analysis, which is the study of behavior specializing in disorders or disabilities such as autism, ADHD, RADS, all of the disorders, right? But primarily autism, okay? All right, cool. Listen, kudos to you, man, because I'm telling you, that's what makes me mad. It's not about saying I'm not a teacher. It's about declassifying me and lying on people that have worked to get those positions or whatnot. It has nothing. I don't give a fuck what you call me. I'm speaking for the people that you are affecting. Okay. So I get my master's, finish my master's in 2022. For you dipshits out there that don't know, like I was saying again, I got to kind of repeat it, maybe spell it out for you. In order to get credentials, my degree doesn't mean shit. I have my master's in psychology, specializing in ABA. I've started my doctorate program. Okay. So I probably have more education than some, and I'm not even being funny, some doctors out here. I went to college for fucking 12 years and things like that. So it doesn't matter how long you've went to school. It doesn't matter what your fucking degree is. Credentials are different. Okay. I'm telling you this because you guys keep saying she doesn't have her, blah, blah, blah. I never had a teacher's certification. Never had that. Could I get it? Absolutely. I have a bachelor's in early childhood education. I didn't want to teach. While I was at that school, the politics that was going on in a public school district is not something that I want to be a part of. I can't advocate for the children in the class the way I want to. I can't teach even close to what I want to teach. I have to watch my wording. I have to watch how I move. I have to watch kids get bullied. It just wasn't my cup of tea, right? So I went back for my master's. Okay. Got that 2022. Didn't stop there, y'all. Guess what? I have to get 2 years plus because it's 2,500 hours and you can only get so many hours each month of supervision, right? So me, at this point, I was a behavior technician. Okay. Started at an autism school as a behavior technician, okay? I wish Kelsey, and listen, I love Kelsey. She's a behavior analysis, Kelsey on here, and she owns ACE. And I really wish one time I was talking, she'd just pop in and be like, what you're saying is absolutely right. Because listen, you guys believe the bigger creators instead of doing the proper research yourself, right? Oh, it's not that hard. Look it up. I have nothing to fucking lie about, okay? So it took me a little over 2 years, 2 years and a month, to complete my supervision hours to be able to sit for my BCBA exam. I will show the emails in just a few minutes. I applied for my behavior analysis exam last March, April, something like that, right? And I got denied. $400 almost you got to pay to even apply. You don't get the money back if you get denied. I got denied because every 3 to 5 years, I don't know that, don't quote me, they update what is called the BACB, Ethical Code of Conduct, task list, okay, which means the requirements that you need to sit for the BACB, Board Certified Behavior Analysis exam through Pearson, okay? Okay. All right. So I get denied and I'm like, what the fuck? I don't understand what any of this means. I've got all my courses done. What do I need? Right. So you can't really talk to them. It took me literally a couple months to even figure out what the fuck. And it was as simple as my college sending over like this clearance of, hey, she met the requirements in 2022, even though this did. Yeah, and you do have to do so many hours every year. Yeah, just like anybody in any professional field, right? It just don't like, hey, I graduated and I'm certified for life. That shit doesn't happen. Okay, so in between, I'm a clinical coordinator because of my experience, right? Or a lead behavior technician. Okay. Or I've been a behavior support manager, whatever. And a registered behavior technician. This is the licensure that, you know, Danielle, Melissa, whoever looked it up. I don't give a fuck, right? That they looked it up and was like, she's not licensed, whatever. So to be an RBT, you have to take a 40-hour training course online through the BDS modules, whatever, right? You take a 40-hour training course, and at the end of all of these, you do these little tests, whatever. Then you do a competency, which I do competencies at my work, you know, being like a lead, right? So the competency educates you. The BCBA comes in during your day and your session with your client. Hey, baby. And test you on, you know, behavior interventions, documentations, ethics, curriculum, all of the things that is on the behavior analysis or the BACB RBT, which is a registered behavior technician test, right? So I have been an RBT not once, but twice. And I'm going to tell you why. And I'm going next week. I'm getting ready to show you, okay, to take it again. You have to have 5% of your hours. So at my workplace right now, from the beginning of December to the end of December, I have to have at least 5% of all of my hours supervised by a board certified behavior analyst. Meaning while I'm doing my session, they will come in, they will document if I am still meeting regulations, requirements, being the best RBT I can be, you know, all of those things, right? Supervising me. Kind of like when you go to be a doctor, when you're doing clinicals and you know, working under the doctor and not making nothing, but doing everything, you know, kind of like that a little bit, right? Okay. All right. So I'm going to pull this up. So at this point, for the nosy Nancy's in the back that had me do all of that, I absolutely have no licensure. I didn't lose any licensure. I am ethical. And when I didn't work in July and at the beginning of August, waiting on my new position because school was out at the place I worked during those times, it was my duty to report to the BACB when I was getting a new job in April, May or whatever. Hey, I'm getting this job and I'm not going to be able to do this. So there was no BACB to sign off on my 5% every month. So it lapsed and it goes bye-bye. Had nothing to do with losing it, getting revoked, none of that. It had to do with me being ethical, saying, hey, I don't work here and I don't have a supervising BACB. But hold on, wait 1 second. I've never been a fucking teacher, though, to have a teacher's licensure. What the fuck? I could be, like I said, just don't want to be. All right, let me pull this up for you. Wait a second. I want to make sure I don't show you something that I fucking shouldn't or something. Because for me, I don't care. I just don't want it to be my supervisors or something. Okay. Comp forms. What? Good afternoon. You know what? Let me do this. Your video. Let me double check. Okay. Good afternoon. Here you go. Good afternoon. Go ahead, screenshot it just for the ones in the back. I don't give a fuck. Let's see the date. Let me cover this up right here. Here we go. You see the date? December 4th. What? Wasn't that yesterday? Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. Wasn't that yesterday? Okay. All right. Congratulations. You have passed your RBT comp, which is what you have to take even before taking the fucking test again, right? To submit these docs, go to your BACB gateway and click on applications. From there, you can complete an RBT application. Let me know if you have any questions. This, my dears, is my comp that I send in to take my fucking exam. Okay? Okay. So for all of you guys out there, the things like I'm unemployed, I've already lost my license. Listen, I'm telling you something. No matter what you do, and I heard this today, because I only got a couple of texts, because people know, unless it's like something really important or something that's absolutely such a far-fetched lie on my family or my kids, they just don't message me with the shit, because 9 times out of 10, I'm not looking at it. I'm busy as fuck anyways. But I did get a message that Danielle said in this clip. let me scroll up before I shit. Hey, baby. I'm so sorry, Nicole, that I didn't say hey. I'm sorry, guys. I was on a rant. So that Danielle said, I don't want to. I know that. Listen, what I do for a living is my extra money and for my bills. My kids are still taken care of, honey. If I quit my job right now, if I got fired from my job right now, I didn't work for years. My kids have an amazing family, an amazing support system. My kids would be good. And let's say you took my licensure from me. You can't take my master's degree from me. Ever. Okay? That will forever be on my resume. Something that you will never fucking have. Okay? Okay. All right. So that we're clear on that. And there's nothing you can do that would alleviate me from the workplace. Again, there's judges, there's doctors, there's DAs, there's police officers that when they're off work, go to the bar, go to their friend's house, play pool, fucking cornholes, go to the goddamn cake stand down the road, talk shit, maybe punch their friend in the fucking face, maybe do some arm wrestlings, maybe talk some fucking shit. We're human, okay? It's about breaking laws. And until I break a law, that is a felony, because let's face it, I'm allowed to have some misdemeanors, okay? I just am. There's nothing you're going to be able to do to me. However, I'm going to end with this. You're disgusting if it's warranted for you to call on me and you're not because you're worried about my kids. Don't you think my kids would be in more danger if I'm out here doing something fucking that would be warranted to call? Like, make this shit make sense to me, you guys. Am I crazy? Or are these people so hypocritical and so fucking nuts that they get on this motherfucker and say, oh, it's so sad, and oh, I wouldn't do that, but heaven forbid it be somebody they're sitting with because they wouldn't tell them that, or I don't want to do it because of this. But behind the scenes, they're motherfucking calling, really. If I called, I'm telling you with my whole fucking chest. And if I call, it was warranted for being a motherfucking call. Flat the fuck out. Okay? Okay. With the Section 8 thing. Again, for those who missed it. Before I'm going to end this, I'm going to reset. I'm going to go upstairs. We're going to talk about Chaleigh and something positive. That's what we're going to do. Yesterday, I got sent some screenshots about people saying I was talking on Tara. I would never, like I said, I don't give a fuck if she got on here and called me 4 kinds of bitches and said whatever. I'm not doing it. I care about Tara. And if she don't like me, she don't like me, and that's fine. I'm sorry. Don't know what I did. There's that, right? Second of all, for the people that was saying I asked for their Danielle's call, I don't give a fuck to hear Danielle, Tara, or the fucking Pope or the goddamn Queen of England talking. What I said was, is Tara can play our call. Her and I's call. Play it, please. I don't care. Anything I said on that call, I've said on this live many times, and I've said to many people. I've only talked to Sissy Mama twice now, and 2 weeks ago in a day, or 2 weeks ago in 2 days, I don't fucking know, was the first time. But she didn't call me to talk about Danielle. She called me to say, hey, I heard you guys saying that Danielle don't have friends, that, don't speak up when she's in the wrong. And I've absolutely spoke up several times for her being in the wrong and want you to know that. And sadly, this last time was kind of the icing on the cake, and she doesn't care, and kind of explained her feelings. Like I said, I don't want to get her words misconstrued, tangled, and twisted. That's her story to tell if she chooses to even tell it, right? But she never called me to conspire, to work with me, none of that. I was telling her why it was warranted for me in my heart, in my ethics, in the state of Ohio, and the laws as a mandated reporter to call. I never called and did anything out of malice or spite and lie on that call. Everything I said in that call was absolutely factual. The one thing that I did misspeak on was her son being nonverbal, and I corrected that by the time I had hung up and said, wait, I said nonverbal. He's not nonverbal. He's partially verbal. If we listen to our court case, she also told the judge he was barely verbal. So I definitely told the truth. And if you guys don't like it, that's okay. You don't have to like me. Like I said, I don't give a fuck. But what I don't think is cool is that you go back and forth here, there, everywhere. I don't need you to agree with me. I don't want those kind of people around me, actually. I want you to agree with me because you believe that. I want you to disagree with me when I fuck up. I had a friend call me today and say, hey, Charlie, I wanted you to know this. And I said, I don't care who you're friends with, love. You know that about me. But they might, I don't care. I've told Allison, she's my best friend now. We didn't start off as best friends. We didn't start off, listen, any one of my friends I talk to off this app, there might be a Danielle story here and there, but it's very fucking rare. I've been talking to somebody for, I think, 3-4 months, almost on a daily basis, and it's never about her, especially the people that do like both of us. I can respect that. I would never do that. And I'm able to be a fucking grown-ass adult and and separate that. My issues are my issues. I wouldn't want somebody else to have issues because of that. Just like I wouldn't want somebody to apologize to me or my child or my family, or I wouldn't expect somebody to have me apologize because the general masses say to do it. What the hell? No, I can't. So that is what I said. I never would have asked anybody to play any call of somebody else's. That's not what was said. And it really fucking sucks that you guys cannot go back to a chat and tell the truth. I had somebody tell me once, and this is the truth, and I'll just say it. Nicole, my friend Nicole that comes in here, she would go to other lives. Like, we all follow the same people, right? Absolutely. That's what I do too. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't even know what I was going to say. Honest to God. I don't know. I think it's crazy. So I don't give a fuck about the little lies in between. If you don't like me and blah, 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 you don't believe this and, whatever. My son was not doing donuts neither. He might have schooled the tire, or Josh might have schooled the tires, or whatever. My son was in the vehicle, but he was not out there doing donuts. It just didn't happen. And if there was a video, I'd absolutely motherfucking show it. Josh said that he thought Bub was recording. And Bub told me I was. So that night when I got on, absolutely. When I called him, I said, just record and get out of there. He said, do you want me to come and get you? And I was like, yes, and don't say a fucking word. Come and pick me up. You got my vehicle. Not come and pick me up to fight her. Clearly, you goofballs. I seen that too. You guys are fucking weird. So, come pick me up to fight her, according to somebody, right? She showed the time of her receipt. I didn't even leave Michael's at all for 20 minutes after she even left GameStop. Okay? I was in the fucking shitter. Finished doing my fucking shit, literally. And then I checked out. Used my little coupons with my $20 off, and I was really excited about that, okay? And then I didn't stop there. Michael's is here. There's like a 1 or 2 stores, and then there's Bath and Body Works. I didn't get in my vehicle. But I made sure my kids were there and my vehicle was there so that they weren't messing with her and that we were all in one spot at that point, right? Okay. So then I go to Bath and Body Works. After Bath and Body Works, I check out at like 9:04 or something. They closed at 9. Then I went to the Dollar Tree. Okay. Anyways, so does anybody have any questions? If you're in here on a sneaky and want to ask a question, go ahead. Let it rip. Let it fucking rip. What's up, baby? I'll log in when I get up there so that... Okay, I love you. I don't want to forget about you. I'm just kidding. Love you. Bye. Okay, so that was my son. I did want to... That's a good... I'm glad that they called while I'm getting back on. But I never forgot my child last night. Whoever said that is hilarious. So she gets off between 9 and 9:30. Right? And I wait on her to call and say, hey, you can come, right? However, last night, what do I say, the dodo bird or whatever, like, I don't fucking know, goof troop, something, that decided to say I forgot about my child, would have known that when I got on here, I said, I said, hey guys, I'm going to have to get off here in like 15, 20 minutes. I've got to go pick my daughter up and then I'm going to get back on. Did I not say that from the beginning? Or am I fucking crazy, right? You know what? Maybe I'll replay it when I get upstairs. I went to go get my daughter when she called and said, hey, you can come. Okay, cool. I'm on my way. Deuces. And I had a flat tire. So then I had to get in another vehicle and go get my child. But my child called me to let me know, hey, you could come and get me. Not because I forgot about my child. I would have just waited to get online, goof, Ubered her or went and got her, then got on. But I literally said when I got on here, I'm going to talk to you for a minute, then I'm going to get my daughter. I can't with you guys. You guys are fucking funny. Yeah, I don't have, so this is what happened, Pickles. I ain't shit. I was on really late last night and forgot that I even had to work because I was so invested in like the Chaleigh case and things. And I come home from work today and slept my ass off. So then when I got up, I had to do what I needed to do, you know, around the house and shit like that. So I don't know. I am going to get off right now though, right? I'm going to go upstairs, but before I get off, does anybody have any questions at all about what I'm going to say? But when I do get back on upstairs, I get it. Thank you, Kaylee. That's kind. And you know what? It's really not, and I'm going to say this. I appreciate comments like that, right? And for people that are like a little newer here that don't understand why I do go indignant or show the facts if I have them, it's because I've believed a lot of people on this app, and I mean it. And I really, really thought that they were telling me the truth. And I've said harmful things and hurtful things to people believing what people that I thought was telling me the truth said. And I just refuse to do that anymore. I refuse to do that. I think showing the facts and the receipts is important. Sissy Mama, I just seen you down there. I don't know how long you've been in here, but I said, that's your story to tell. I don't want to get your words misconstrued, but never one time did you conspire with me. You were telling me the story and clarifying what I already knew. I was like, damn, I already knew that. And this is how I knew that. And you were like, you're right, because this, right? You never once said you were calling anybody. I never once said I was calling anybody. What I did say is, you know, Sissy basically fucking clarified what I know. But let's say I didn't talk to Sissy. Let's say I didn't. I live a couple streets from Danielle. If I really wanted to document, or I really wanted to be spiteful, or I really wanted to turn things in, I could do that. But that's not, I don't want to do that. And I was simply saying, if she put me in fucking jail, I promise you, she thinks fucking I'm on her ass now. She's fucking it. Don't fuck with my fucking family. Don't fuck with my fucking family. That's what I said. Oh yeah, absolutely. I agree with that, Allison. Absolutely. Absolutely. If Section 8 gets called, she should. I would absolutely do that. But again, I'm not doing that. When I even called CPS, I didn't say, oh my God, she's this, she's that, you know, I didn't send in, you know, and I'm just being honest. I didn't send in the shit of her brother hallucinating in the house and send in the videos that I have of the medicine all out. That was all over Reddit. The shit that's been posted on Reddit by people alone. Like, I didn't do anything like that. I did it because it was absolutely warranted. What I found out that night. And I kept the fucking focus on that situation. Plain and simple. Plain and fucking simple. Sorry, guys. I'm loading my stuff up. Wait a second.
I'm like, people are asking me questions, and I'm like, I can't type enough.
Go ahead, baby. Like I said, you don't have to explain anything. And you've never called me, and I'm going to say this, and then you can go ahead. You've never called me talking bad on Danielle. No. You said your feelings was upset, and that was why, and that you had tried to tell her that this wasn't okay, and that's basically our phone conversation. But go ahead.
So y'all can get your recordings right here, because this is going to be the one and only time you'll see me in a box addressing this.
Oh shit! And I did not know about this, so this is catching me off guard a little bit. Okay,
how much time do you have? Do you have at least 5 minutes? I got plenty of time. I'll just transition with you talking. It's fine. I was going to get back on upstairs. I will just transition and be completely off drama when I go upstairs and focus on Chaleigh then. Do your thing. Okay. So a couple of weeks ago, I ran across a clip of my ex-friend being pretty derogatory to how do you guys word that on here anymore? Unaliving yourself and the situation with Courtney. And I've known Courtney for a very, very long time. I'm not one of her biggest fans. She knows that, but we're good. We've known each other for a long time. I'm not okay with it being a laughing matter. And I seen a live one day of Allison and Charlie sitting over here. Like, how does she have friends that don't call them out on this kind of behavior? And my jaw dropped to the floor. I tried addressing it with Danielle, and she pretty much, I mean, unaliving goes very personal with me, with my story, and with many, many others. As we all know, it's not it's not something you joke about. Whether you joked about it or your old man joked about it, you sat there on Front Street in front of a bunch of strangers on social media and laughed about it. And you do not get to decide whether someone was serious about it or not. That is not your fucking place. It'll never be your place. How can I help that person? Is what you should be saying. Anyways, so I got the cold shoulder over that. I got told I was going to let it blow over. We'll talk about it later. Well, no, there was no talking about it later, but she went live to talk about it. And that was the icing on the cake for me. You're going to go explain to a bunch of strangers on the internet how you felt. So when Charlie and Allison were live that day, yeah, I ran to TikTok and I shot Charlie a message, which she didn't look at for 3, 4, 5 fucking days. And I finally was like, I'm texting Allison. And I told my other friend that. I said, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And they thought I was joking. I did it. And I just had to raise my hand and be like, no. You're muted, Charlie. Anyways, I don't know if you're coming back, but nobody can hear anything you're saying, Charlie.
I ain't shit. I was just talking
like away. Your mouth is moving.
Your mouth is moving. You know the song. Anyways, I said that's even more like evident. Like I didn't check the messages for days. I promise you, it is what it is, and God is good, and I mean that. No matter what God you believe in, and things happen for miraculous reasons, and I believe that. And I feel like a lot of the stuff that I have found out, it wasn't for me digging and taking time out of my life. It really wasn't. So. Go ahead. Sorry.
I ran to them and said, no, I raised my hand. I said, no, she does not have friends that are just sitting on the fucking sidelines okay with this. And I haven't been okay with the behavior, the display of this person that I called my friend for a long time. I've fallen back. And I just thought in my mind, I thought they needed to know, no. And if you know me, Allison's known me for a long time. There's a history there. And beside the point. And so I went to them, and then she said, maybe this is better discussed over a phone call. So I had a phone call, and I explained exactly what I just explained to you guys to Charlie. Charlie asked me a few questions, and I confirmed, yeah, that was told to me that the address was used so he can transition out of whatever he was doing and use the address. Sorry for using transitional housing or whatever it was. But the words and the conversation about the Section 8 stuff was never fucking said. That would never come out of my mouth. That never happened. Now, I don't know the conversation between Train and Charlie. They know that. Train records everything. Train, play the fucking recording if you've got such a hard on for that being said. That's all I got to say.
And I just wanted to say that regardless of you and I's past, like I really appreciate you. Like it just shows how much Sissy stands on right is right and wrong is wrong, because when I say for the longest time, Sissy like loathed me. We're good. We're good now. We don't talk all the time. We wouldn't consider each other friends, but
the past is the past. That's where I'm at today.
Like, me out of everyone just shows where you were, you know, because it's not like you're standing up for someone just because of them being your friend or because you love them.
I need to know it's okay that children still have their fucking mother, and that people on the internet aren't going to throw another dagger where there's daggers already being placed by yourself.
Well, I just wanted to say that I appreciate you. I know I've already said it, but I wanted to say it publicly.
I appreciate you for even having a conversation.
Said that one of her people called her out, I didn't for a second think that it was going to be you. I'll just say that. If I'm being honest.
I didn't go to the app with it, you guys. I went directly to her. My jaw hit the floor when I saw that.
You did it. You didn't switch up. I just need to tell you, thank you.
You're welcome. And I would do that for anybody. That is not something you get on the internet and laugh about, people. It's not.
And whether you were doing it for the person even that it was you being a good friend to your friend. Like, yo, dude, like you're better than me, you know?
And I waited for that conversation, and it never had. And then I saw she went live to conversate with strangers on the fucking internet. Really?
Right. That's what I was going to say.
That showed me anything and everything I needed to know. Walked away.
And even if she didn't say your name, we know, right? And that's worse. Because now you're just throwing jabs at me trying to be fucking funny, right? Like, to me, that's worse. And that's what she was doing. In February, March, when she wasn't on the app as much and, accusing me of taking her dog and making those into windows or whatever. And it's just not, I don't know. It's crazy, man.
And the conversation Chaleigh and I had was just, she had her own information. You guys don't understand. She already had her own information. She asked me one personal thing, and that was fucking it. And that was all she needed to know. It wasn't a fucking let's conspire and dump everything I fucking know to Chaleigh. It's not like that. Whether you believe it or not, you can create whatever narrative you fucking want.
I wouldn't do that anyways. Never once did I tell you, have I told anybody that I was, okay, I'm calling Section 8 tomorrow. Even when Nora's Nana and them was like, you should do this. I've been calling all week. The messages I showed, I never once said, good for you. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. I did it too. No, I didn't. If I was going to do it, it would be on my time when it was warranted. If she put me in jail and I had any evidence from that moment, because it would be, and I mean this, it would be my fucking goal at that point to make sure if you took me from my fucking babies and you're fucking up in any manner, especially if you took me from my babies for lying and you're fucking up in any manner, bitch, I'm coming for you. Just leave me the fuck alone. That's what I meant by that.
And that's what I said. The phone call. That was pretty much the gist of the phone call with you and Train.
Yeah.
So when Train was delivering whatever she was delivering on her part to expose that she had a conversation with Danielle, I don't know what that was about, but I went immediately. I was on the outside. I went immediately into that live. I got bombarded. People were like, take a box. Did you call Section 8? Do you report her? Did you? And I'm like, what the I'm getting the fuck out of here. No, we're not doing this. And I just, Train, if you're going to have a hard on about this was being said, you need to play the phone call. Don't use your fucking anxiety as an excuse to back out of anything. I'm so fucking sick of hearing that shit. We all got shit. Don't come up here and serve a hot plate and then be like, oh, I can't touch it. Bullshit. I can't get going on this app like I used to, man.
And like I said, I haven't rewatched any of that just because, I know the truth, right? And I just was like, fuck it, tell your story. And I'm so busy right now. I don't even have time to fucking go back. But I promise you, I never have told anybody. I'm calling Section 8. That's not how, or that I was conspiring with anybody to do so. I did say, fuck, I talked to Sissy. Sissy definitely confirmed, and that bitch don't want to fuck with me. That is what I said.
And there you have it. So take your recordings, make your little narratives, do what you want to do. You won't be seeing my face defending shit. I said what I said. And Danielle, I fucking have a huge place in my heart for you, but you are the most insensitive, selfish, fucking social media hungry drama queen I've ever fucking met. And this is why I have fallen back in the last year. Thank you guys for giving me a box. Have a good night.
I'm sorry. Have a good night. And I didn't even know when Sissy oh my God, I didn't know. Sissy hadn't made this public. I didn't know anything. Courtney actually and I was talking because Courtney and I were talking at that point. I haven't really talked to Courtney at all since off the app anyways. Since we were talking pretty heavy then, just trying to defuse, the situation with Des and shit. And in that conversation, Court was like, hey, Sissy messaged me. And that was very kind of her. And so when she told me that, then and talking to Allison the next day or the day after, I was like, Sissy messaged Court. That was very nice of her. I don't know what was said. But then Allison was like, damn, I wonder if she messaged me then, right? And upon looking at Allison's messages, Allison said she messaged me. And I was like, well, you know me, I don't check shit. Let me go see if she messaged me. And so 5-6 days later, whenever it was, I seen like she messaged me too. And by that time we were on the phone call. When Sissy said I messaged you, for me to even read the message Sissy messaged me, I was already on a call. Crazy. Let me get this up. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah, Pam. And listen, just be honest. My thing is like, listen, Danielle, if you want to live your best life and shit like that, but stop lying on people, man. Stop fucking lying on people, especially when you know. And I think you underestimated me, man, because I wasn't on this app like that. And like you, every time I was around you, you're fucking watching Melissa from Bingo and fucking when you're goddamn wiping your ass and shit. I think you underestimated me and I'm sorry, but don't fuck with my family, man. You shouldn't be fucking with anybody's family. And if you're going to, do it because it's warranted. Do it because it's the right thing to do and tell the fucking truth. Never one time has this girl, and I mean it, never one time has this girl, like what receipts has she put out on me? But she's been talking for 9 months about me being this, that, and the third. What, she put my licensure up? That they were suspended right now? Well, of course, because I didn't meet the state guidelines, of course, but they're not suspended because I did anything, or not that I don't have a job or any of that. But you're so quick. Like, she was so excited about Joe's charges. That night, I remember it like it was yesterday. And I even called. I don't even know. Might have been Tara and Allison or just Tara. I don't know. But I said, listen, the only thing this could possibly be is this or this. And I guess what it was. But I don't care. I was on live that night that Joe got pulled over. Him getting pulled over, him getting a DUI, those things was not the secret or anything. It was the lies that she was saying with it that pissed me off. Right? But I remember like it was yesterday, the night she was like, I found it. Her eyes are glowing with her evil look. I got it. Karma's a bitch is all I can say. Somebody in the comments was like, how'd you find it? Because it's public. It's public. But karma's a bitch. Just wait, So then she says that, he put my son in all of this danger, went on a high-speed chase, drinking and driving. So what did I do? I contacted Sam Szymanski, and Joe got the fucking video footage. That proved he did not go on a high-speed chase. Did he make a shitty choice? Absolutely. But that man has not drank since, and I'm very proud of him for that. Even if he did, he's grown. He could do what he wants, but I'm proud of him for that. Yeah. I'm not okay. I actually got CPS. Like I said, my son's standing right here. CPS got involved because of me. They came here. I wasn't even living here at the time, right? I wasn't living here. I was living at another home. I came on Valentine's Day to visit. They got pulled over maybe like 12 or 1 that night. I don't know. And I gave him that ultimatum, I will move back in. We could do this, but this is what has to happen. And he agreed. And I stopped drinking, not because of any other reason other than I can't expect him to stop if he's battling with something and do that around him. So, but what's up, Court?
He quit smoking cigarettes.
I was telling my live we're listening to Chaleigh because they were asking who we're listening to. I was live while I'm at the post office.
I didn't know.
Oh. What? Did I miss something?
What do you mean?
I heard Sissy say something about a video for train to play a video. Is there a recorded call?
So I don't know. I don't know. I only thing I said is if you did record our calls, please play it. I just so that it's just done. So it's not like,
what's being said was said in the call.
I don't know. I haven't heard it. That's why I haven't talked on it. And I don't really care to. Sissy, her story is different than mine. Does that make sense? I like Tara, and I think maybe it was a misunderstanding because I did say what I said, but I never once said I am and sadly, I wish she would have just told me on the phone, hey, I don't agree with that. And I could have explained a little bit more, but it's okay.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to, like I said.
I didn't know what was being said, so she said that she told you on the phone.
I don't know if she said it. I don't know who said what, honestly, and I don't care because, like I said, I could get into that. We could be on this. There are so much more important things to worry about than that. If somebody calls Section 8 on you, Danielle, get the FOIA. If I call because I have something warranted in the future, you will be the first to know. I would never just do it because, okay, today I'm bored. I would never do anything out of spite like that. That's just not who I am or what I stand for. If you guys want a box,
I'm gonna hop down, but
what are you talking about?
I'm gonna hop down, but y'all's.
I know you're not talking to me, bitch.
No, I think she's saying, please call Danielle.
Oh, okay. I was like, Allison, you know I love you, but I am not calling Danielle. What? I was about to call you. I was about to call you and be like, Allison, wait a minute. What is going on right now with you? Did you just have a drink or something for the first time in 9 months?
Okay,
she said no.
Your and Jolie's necklaces are on the way.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I can't wait to get them and make a video for you. I cannot wait.
You don't have to do that, but I'm going to hop down, okay?
I appreciate you very much.
You're welcome, babe. Thanks for letting me up.
You're welcome. Listen, if you guys are in my comments and sitting in my box request, please say I need a box because a lot of people are liking or, tapping and accidentally hit that box request. So if you can, I know I see an NFG Virgo baby in there, and NFG is obviously something that a group of people that we hang out with. So I don't know if you're meaning to try to get in the box or what. That's the only reason if not, then you're in my box, beautiful, on accident. I figured, Rose, and I hate it when I put somebody up, right, on accident, and then all of a sudden you can hear their background. Listen, one time, Melissa, I was in the store, man, and I was shopping, and all of a sudden I was in Melissa's box, and I don't even know what I said. I was like, what the fuck? It's all right. But you guys can join if you have something to say, if you'd like to speak on this before, because when I do end this, I am with it, right? Weird. Pam, do you want up, beautiful? So Ashton, NFG, and then Pam are in my box request. Are you guys meaning to be, or can we just get you out, gloves?
Who?
Look, I'll show you. Here.
Huh?
I'll show you. Come here. My son knows all of them more than me, so that's why I'm like, I couldn't click on it. Here, I'll do it on here. I'll do it on here so you can see. I got my new iPad. I need to get everything hooked up to it. So last night, oh, hold on. Okay, I'm proud of you. I don't know who you are, but I'm fucking proud of you. Oh, sorry, Virginia. I'm sorry, ain't shit. I was in the Army, but I don't, like I said, a lot of people don't know a lot about me, man. I try, and I mean this, I really do. I try to not, talk about, god dang. Oh. I'm glad you did that, because I was about to get emotional. He done, I'm sorry. We have fucking pepper, in the thing, the peppercorns that you twist it. They just went everywhere. He said, oh my. I cracked my shin in half. I started off with shin splints, and then it turned into a stress fracture. And when I went to, it's not, baby. You can rinse it off. Promise. Get me the strainer. Fuck. So I just don't talk about my trauma or my past or anything, because I know a lot of you guys, man. A lot of you guys. Okay. A lot of you guys request, baby. Oh, I thought you were saying you did. Okay. A lot of you guys have your own shit going on, man. We live in such a time or era
that even people that have good jobs and things like that are really struggling with mental health or addiction in their own family. And if people would understand that and kind of work together, this world would be such a better place, man. I could get on here every night and probably go 6 months telling my fucking life and my story and the fucking shit I've been through. But that would like minimize, in my eyes, that would minimize your guys' story and the battles you guys are going through, right? So I would rather just be here, do giveaways, talk my shit sometimes if I want, you know, help any way I can. And yeah. And so I was in the Army. I was signed up for 82nd Airborne. I actually signed up for Army Reserves at first. And of course, I'm a chubby girl. I'm thicker than hell. Have been my whole life, right? And when I enlisted, they were like, you're overweight, so you have to meet these requirements. So I had to do this many push-ups at MEPS, this many more than a typical person, right? What, baby?
I was training them.
Go get the metal strainer out of there and bring it over here. And I was like, then it pissed me off because the driven Charlie, I said, oh, fuck you. I can do this shit. You got me fucked up. Right? So, oh, that's awesome, Mook. I love that. So I said, fuck you. Now I'm going airborne. Boy, was my dad mad as hell because I'm the only child, right? He was already upset that I had even enlisted because it was 2006, you guys. If you think about that, we were at war. I was definitely getting deployed. My dad was like, what the fuck? Okay, baby. Go. Sorry, guys. Thank you. Really? I love that. Yeah, so I went to South Carolina and then Virginia. That's funny, Virginia. To Fort Lee and then, yep. And then airborne school Benning, obviously. But I was only in there a few months. That would have been my history, though, if I would have got anywhere. Hey, my bug, how are you, friend? How are you? I hope you're having a good night. Relax and Jackson. Listen, and that's the truth, too. Like, so the first, like, week, I think, is really hard. But that, you know what, that's a good topic to talk about once I'm in Virginia, man, is, how am I going to say this lightly? The SA that goes on a regular basis every fucking day, even in basic training. And it just gets pushed aside, and it's disgusting. And I'd like to pray that it's better, but I'm probably wrong. Probably wrong. We definitely do. Were you there? Were you at Jackson? Now I'm curious. Now what do I do? Now I'm fucking curious. Because I'm about to start naming some fucking drill sergeants' names. Really? So Drill Sergeant Klein, right, had been reported, and he would wake me up. And I mean wake me up. I would have people to protect me. Man, this is a whole nother story to deal with another day. But Drill Sergeant Klein was my main one that I had an issue with. And then 1 pound, sorry guys, my son's cooking over here, 2 cups. So half of that, because that's a 4-cup measuring cup. And then you're going to bring it to boil, then turn it on low. And then the milk, none. There's no milk, bud, just water. But I can imagine, and I'm sure we could, yeah. But I'm putting his name out there. There's a lot more. I just don't want to do that really on here. But I do that because many people reported him, and I do believe that he had finally been relieved of duties there. Hey, Danny, baby. I'm sorry. I had to come upstairs. But look, I did take a picture of the same collars on like an army shirt. I'm just going to do both. How many days are you going to be there, Dan? Sorry, guys, I'm typing away. So what if? So both of those you're gonna wear one day and one the next. Sorry.
Yeah, the straight out of single digits, and then the dinosaur one.
Okay. I'm gonna show you because I have an army green shirt downstairs, and I took a color because I couldn't get the background to change before I had to come upstairs sleep. And they, of course, out of respect, I have to leave things. It's not Joe beats me, and I can't be. It's just respect, to not be loud on live down there when they've got to get up in the morning.
Yeah, for sure.
So look, so I just put like this tree on there, and then the red and the white, and so it's gonna be like this. I know you can't really see. I'll send you a picture. Or the tan that you see.
Your text messages Sean.
You said I'm going to bed. Good night. Proof, bitches. I think I'm fucking whatever. Going to bed. Good night. Thank you though for having my back.
Yeah, for sure.
But look, that's so funny.
Listen, I'm not the type of person you can have on speakerphone,
right?
And don't have our messages open. I tell people that all the time. You never know what I'm going to say.
He said, I'm going to bed. Good night. God. That's me. Usually when I have
Was that green? Was that green or was that gray?
It was green. I'm going to send it to you real quick.
Okay. And then the white would be black?
Yeah. It would be black and red.
Okay.
And I could probably add some green leaves, right?
Okay.
I like the white. But it's up to you, too. And it depends on the weather, too. You know what I mean? Like, Florida fucking rains, like, a little bit every day.
I don't care, girl.
You going to be in a wet t-shirt contest?
Yeah, I might find me a little sugar daddy.
I love it.
I don't want a sugar daddy. I want a Splenda daddy.
I know that's right. But I could make both of them. I don't even give a fuck. I mean, listen, the shirts are $2 or $3. I have the material anyways. And then it's no big deal. Yeah, okay, you guys, listen. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll, Danny. Okay.
Green screen the green if you can.
Okay, hold on.
No. I'm gonna I have plans. A surprise. I can't say it.
We're surprising. Here. Okay. Let's do this, guys. Just bear with us. Bear with us, sisters.
Oh my gosh.
And of course, I mean, I customized it a little bit different, but it's more of this logo, okay? And we want to know, should we put it on an off-white or a army green? Okay.
Bro, please don't.
And you want this one up, right, Dan?
Yeah. Wait, no. What was I sent you the other one, the black one.
Yeah, okay, this one.
Yeah, that one with the
like
red.
This one.
Okay. Yeah.
So look, guys, okay, when I do this poll and just
I ain't gonna lie, this might be his thing, bro. It's putting his thing in other things. Yeah, that's his thing.
Pick up the Cayman, slam it to the eggs pop up.
Wait, slide over to the other one.
Slam it to the eggs pop up.
Oh, that one is so cool too. Which one y'all like? Let's call the black one and the white one 2. Kai, which one do you like? Look, come here. Which shirt do you like? You like the one with all the dinosaurs? Or this one? Or just the T-Rex? Just the T-Rex? Look at the other one. Go back to the other one. Come here. No, not the color, but the design, buddy. They both have a T-Rex on it. Only the T-Rex? Okay. He wants only T-Rex. You're muted, baby.
Just kidding. I'm not putting my shit in the snake, bro.
Well, that'd be exciting because this is what I sent. Let's see. All right, let's do a poll.
Okay, we're doing a poll.
Quick poll.
He done
All
made
right,
his
guys,
mind.
listen. We're gonna do a smiley face for off-white, and then a crying face for army green.
No, it was black or army green.
Oh, goddamn. Black or army green?
Yeah, smiley face for black, sad face for green.
Got it. I'm trying to think in my head what I want to choose. They're both really fucking cute.
Yes.
Hard. Army green or black? Army green or black?
Oh, God, they're going to make this so difficult.
We're going to be playing categories for a tiebreaker. You guys are going to make it both of the motherfuckers.
Smiley face for black and sad face for green.
Let me see.
I'll try.
Help us, guys. Help us.
What's the colors on the design? It's red. Do you think that would be the red?
It's red, black, yellow. And then I could always add like green leaves or something, but red, black, yellow. No matter what. Red, black, yellow.
Maybe we should just stick with a black shirt.
Yeah, so if we do black, Danny, then I could put some really cute like green leaves on it too. You know what I mean?
Okay, we'll just stick with the black shirt.
Cool. Done.
Yeah.
I'll have them done.
That's a lot of black shirts, except for show them the other design.
Mine. Okay, got it.
No, the one about the straight out of single digit.
Oh yeah. That one I forgot. That's cute. I got that downstairs. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, that one's gonna be so cute.
That one is so cute. Straight out of.
Let me show you what to do. If you ever try to go downstairs and there's a demon wolf, don't panic. Just give it a couple sprays with the thought.
Thankfully, this one's easy. The other one's a little bit tricky because it's so detailed. I got it, girl. Don't you worry. All right. Here you go, guys.
How freaking cutie. And then your messages, boo.
Fuck. Hey, nobody message me for 1 minute, please. I love you.
So it's me, Kai, and his sister. And so Kai's going to have his little straight out of the tens, straight out of the single digits. And then me and Cicely will have the birthday cruise shirt.
Isn't that so cute, you guys?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to type something real quick. I'm going to respond to Britt down here.
Okay.
Wolf Queen 44. Demon Wolf will never bother you again.
Damn. Okay. Well, that's one way to deal with it, right, Chuck?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Freaky as hell. Bro, child support. Oh my gosh.
Everybody read this, okay? When I'm sending this to Britt Knee, okay?
You don't have to spray your piss on. Oh, whoa. I didn't hear that part. That's kind of crazy, man. Some people might like that. You wake up.
I know. Listen, Tyrell is my main man. Wow, Wade's Danny's.
I love me some Kai. Hey, Jenny.
Me too. He's amazing, man.
Yeah, he's a good one. He loves him some dinosaurs. He's a dinosaur guy.
So you guys, last night, I did end up finding, because like I said, I want to make this clear. I'm really big on if I say something like, saying I'm wrong if I'm wrong, and I'm just being honest. So when I was live, the night playing categories and Country Sapphire was streaming me, she definitely said a lot of mean and hateful things about me, making fun of Danny and things like that. Thankfully, though, she did limit it, and I'm going to be honest. It was one thing, and it wasn't nice, right? Saying stupid like she always does is not nice, and calling me stupid ass, him a stupid ass, or Danny isn't cool, and she needs to just watch what she's doing. She doesn't know her trauma. So that's how that was last night for the people that was kind of waiting. We were all a bunch of stupid asses. Okay.
That's crazy. I don't even know who she is. And she was talking shit about me?
Yeah.
Lord.
She was fucking on a roll. But then today I couldn't find her on rewatch. So thankfully I got it. It's fine. And the weirdest thing too is Country is, I'm going to say this, like, kind of like when, let me share it to her because she's like, you're talking on me and you're not sharing it. Let me be respectful, girl. Let me be respectful. But you're not coming in a box talking shit, okay? You're not doing that.
I'm actually in a mood.
Oh, fuck, for fuck's sake. So serious, her fucking ass.
I want to be all light and love and positivity, but...
I mean,
but tonight,
I just want to talk about this. This is before I get in, because... Obviously, I do want to watch the podcast, and it might be a late night. For you guys that can't be here, that's okay, too. You cannot, like I said, classify yourself as a teacher if you're not a teacher. Classify yourself as a doctor. You can't diagnose yourself and things like that. That's not fair to any community. And when I heard this, Country, this is fucking weird. So I'm going to wait a minute.
No, we got to, dog sale, we got to fucking put them in the back of our car.
I'll play it for you, girl.
Sorry, the other room if it's too loud, y'all. Can you turn this down just a little bit, hon?
That's actually funny.
You got it on max volume. I don't know why it has to be so loud. Let's go down a little bit more. Let's go down a little more. We're not in a movie theater. Let's hit 11. Let's hit 11. Go, keep going. Go down to 11. This ain't even my room anymore. It's his. Hi, everybody. How y'all doing? How's your mama and them? Y'all got any good stuff going on in the world? I like hearing about good news, not always drama. Drama's funny to listen to sometimes, but I like hearing about good stuff too. What's some good? Can y'all? I know there's a lot of people just taking a peekaloo. Can y'all just tell me like one good thing about this year for yourself? Just one good thing. What's something good that happened to you this year? Or something? I need some good juju, good vibes.
So how the fuck are you staying there for 12 to 18? You know what? I can't ask.
Okay, no, it's not everybody at once. Oh man, is this thing on? Hello? Is this thing on?
How does humanity survive without this man? That's what I'm saying, bro. We don't need him. He's like the best superhero. That's not a superhero. And it just showed you wasn't pregnant.
Okay. So nothing good. Okay. We're up late. Late too, Jenny. I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, go ahead and just flow out just like he's doing right now. You know,
I feel like I'm having a birthday party and no one came.
Levitate, bro. If you can't levitate in 2026,
I'm feeding my dog ice cream. Hope you've been doing good. Thanks, SB. I hope you've been doing good too.
I will say, cave diving. Like, I buy triggers when people were like, it's gotta be the dumbest shit you get. Like,
I have a king size bed and I legit don't even get to use it. That's the craziest part.
I mean, it's not as dangerous.
Between Kai and the two cats, my broken foot is not healing at all. Well, shit. You're still married? That is an accomplishment. That's a good accomplishment. Oh, shit, bless mama. I'm sorry to hear that. How long has it been broken? I guess breakdancing's not in the near future for you, babe.
And then all of a sudden she'll just jump out the water and like throw her ass at you. And, you know what I'm saying? And he's gonna make a ritual, and then all of a sudden you have a whole bunch of alligator babies, and then you can make them kill the dad because we can just turn the dad against it or whatever, and then it'll kill the lion, and then all of a sudden you can drop down and just live happily ever after.
Okay. 5 weeks. Oh, give it time. Give yourself some time. Let it heal. Was it a full break? Was it a clean break? Or was it a fracture?
Bro, I like how he calls this stroking thing just gooning, bro. Like, no, we're not gonna push them with, our hand or nothing. We're gonna literally do.
I'm gonna call her and see what's going on. She's probably messaging. You've been married 32 years this year? Holy shit. If this grizzly bear don't stop snoring in my ear, I'm about to smother him. You know what's crazy though? I bet whenever he's not sleeping next to you, like if y'all ever like were away from each other, you'd miss it or you wouldn't be able to sleep. Been married 32 years. That's awesome, man. 32 years is crazy. 32 years, man. That's amazing. There's a lot of ups and maybe I don't know about relationships that aren't ups and downs. I don't know. Maybe I'm the problem. It doesn't really sound right, but at this point I gotta believe it. You know what I mean? 25 years.
Yeah, just fuck gravity at all.
That's crazy.
You know what? I mean, this guy can say fuck gravity.
That's crazy good. I'm happy for y'all. Chaleigh forgot about us. I think she's messaging or listening to something. Oh, she's back.
I'm sending country singing. I was trying anyways. I know that it ties out after a few minutes.
I was holding it down. We were chit-chatting.
I love you. Thank you. I hate it because sometimes I'll go live on this phone and then sometimes I'll go on this one and forget to transfer the shit.
God or the universe telling me that it wasn't meant to talk about.
Right. I don't give a fuck. It's crazy. Hold on 1 second.
There's definitely ups and downs. I know that's right.
And then all of a sudden, the gym don't have to pay for nothing. And then the gym owner
Ups and downs.
for mating with the treadmill, giving him a whole bunch of free treadmills. So then
but you got to make sure the ups are good enough to make up for the downs. And you can't always be downs. And there got to be some ups. God damn it. It just can't be downs all the time.
Oh, hell no.
I've been in 3 casts so far. Shit. In 5 weeks? Was it a clean break or a fracture? Like, are they having to reset it? Like, what's going on? I know he loves you.
And then on that way back, I would just drop kick that shit. That's actually not bad advice. But like, what else are you gonna do with that?
Damn. There's a lot of married people in here. Good for y'all. Good for y'all.
Chat, let me know what to say, bro. Is it Uncle D John? Pretty sure it's that.
Y'all pop each other's pimples and stuff. You're surprised for Christmas, Danny? No, it's his birthday. Kai's turning 10 on the 21st. It'll be a big old 10. 20 years divorce. But you know what? Everything's worth celebrating. Everything's worth celebrating. I think picking the right one is just as hard as leaving the wrong one. Clip those toenails. My toenails? Shit. I'm gonna have to. One time I didn't clip my toenails and I went walking and my feet hurt like a motherfucker. I had to go get them cut. That was my fault. That was my bad because I didn't get my feet done. I made sure to get my hands done, but I didn't get my feet done. And then I didn't cut them, and I ended up getting some clippers from the Target and just snapping them down. No, I mean for each other. Oh, oh, you clip each other's toenails? Oh, that's real love. Oh, that's awesome. My granddaughter will be 2 on the 21st. Oh, yeah, his birthday's the 21st of December. So I try to make something special for his birthday and Christmas. I try to keep it separate, but it's hard, baby. It's hard financially to keep shit separate for birthday and Christmas. I've been struggling with it. My daughter's birthday is January 9th, which is 2 weeks. 2 fucking weeks after Christmas. I had a whole paycheck. That was it. That shit was a struggle to make it separate. I wanted them to feel special, though. I hear you at Christmas Eve, baby. Yes, that shit is so hard. It is so hard.
Just like me, bro. Good job.
Hi, Beans. Hello.
Look at Tubbers.
Is it Sonic wanting?
Yeah, you want to keep it separated, but it's hard financially to keep it separated. Yes.
What if I need to get water?
Go get water.
Yeah, but what if I need to get water?
Go get water.
That little piece of meat is on my leg.
Sorry guys, I'm running this water and it's so fucking loud. And so, all right, I think this is okay. I got my dishwater ran, so my dishes can get done. Let's see if this is it.
Kai said this fat little piece of meat talking about the cat.
Okay.
Oh no, that's not good. Damn, bless mama, that's terrible. Screws ain't no joke. Listen, my dad got in a wreck when I was a young girl, man, and he fell asleep when he was driving to work, and he broke his the main bone in his leg completely in half, and the screws and shit that was in his leg would hurt so bad when the weather would fucking fluctuate. No joke.
That's probably what it is. Yeah. Okay.
Look at her.
Yeah, it's great.
I love Danny. She's a nut you big. That's it, baby.
I think women are more fragile.
So she's this night. I played that really quickly because I'm going to go to the next one. This night, you can see she's got a snowman in her camera. I don't know if she's talking to the mirror Or what? But she's not talking to us. But she's talking to us. Okay. I didn't do anything to this lady, and I mean this. I still until last night. I've never even had a couple words of disagreements with her. Right. So she was streaming us, saying mean and hateful things, and then compared herself to being a different race and things, which was really fucking disgusting and weird. Okay. Well, so thankfully though, I try to find the good in everything. Right. So after, what is it?
She looks constipated.
So after finding this out, right, I find out that my kids, really, hold on.
It's okay. I'll hold it down again. That lady looked constipated. She needs some Miralax in her life. She needs to blow her back out in the way that it's going to help her. How's she gonna get so upset because my answer was men are fragile? I think women are fragile. Bitch, okay. Bitch, okay. I think your mental health is fragile. I think you need some Prozac.
Give me a second. Hold this down. My kids are fucking beating on walls. Joe's calling. Fucking everybody's crazy in my house right now.
It's okay. I think you need to chop some Prozac up, bitch. That's weird. You mad at me for a category answer. That's weird. How are you girls? I'm good. Just hanging out. I ain't.
He said shut up. He literally shut the movie up. I mean, he listens. Shut up.
Where'd this lady even come from? Does anybody even know anything about where this lady came from? Comments were hard to read. No, I appreciate it because I was fighting for my life reading them.
That was not funny, bro. You might want a chili dog, but you gonna eat his hot dog now. That was not funny. I'm a joke. Larry? What is he saying? You come to cheer me up. Yes, I have come to cheer you up as I acknowledge your sadness and wish for you to feel better. In order to achieve this, I, Larry, will perform a dance. Okay. Hey.
She's been on the app for a few years, I know, but I don't think I ever heard of her or seen her. I don't know who she is.
Is that good, Ted?
I couldn't tell you who she was.
Oh, you just gonna put it in there with the bag, my nigga? No water bowl, nothing? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to say. Oh, shit, Sonic.
Couldn't tell ya. So y'all up late chilling? Political side? Now I'm yawning in your face. That was rude. She's on the political side. Well, shit. Categories. She only had one person in there.
Yeah, and I was trying to get it sent to me, and I don't even give a fuck because I don't like rewording people's things. But she's about her being a different ethnicity, right? And saying, is her brother's good enough to show somebody? And literally, it's a crazy. Just from that to her dark spots on her face classify her as a different ethnicity. It's wild shit, man.
Is she claiming that she's black?
Yeah, listen, I promise you, and I'm trying to get it because I can't make it up.
I think you played it for me earlier.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. I definitely did. Why is my camera off? Could you guys see me?
Your camera's off. I mean, your pause, not pause, but your camera's off.
Wonder why.
I don't know. Maybe it's just for me.
No, I don't know. It's not even giving me the option to turn it back on. That's weird. With unbelievable deals happening online at Old Navy. That was weird. It didn't even give me the option.
So we were playing scatter.
Really, she is. But I promise you that the clip, I've got to send it. I'm gonna send it to you, Danny, real quick.
She we were playing categories. It was me, my main man Wade, and Charlie. And there was no drama or nothing like that. We were just answering questions and stuff. And she was so mad. She had a sour look on her face. She looked constipated. Go down the right tube, you know what I mean? She looked a mess. And I'm like, shit, why are you so mad about my motherfucking, why are you so mad? And then she called us all stupid and didn't like our answers and shit. It was so, just a weird lady. She has something going on upstairs. She got a little bit, her chemicals are flying a little bit too much. They're imbalanced. Saying stupid and stuff like that. And then she tried to call Wade stupid. And that's the only thing I don't like. I don't care if you call me stupid, bitch. I call myself stupid 27 times a day. But to sit there and talk shit about Wade, that's crazy. To say something negative about him is wild.
Since the meat bag, that's the Ferris wheel is off my legs, I can get my water. He was starting to vomit cat shark.
Okay, let's him. And it's things that are fragile.
Why do I need to stop saying that word?
And I said men.
Mom.
She's like, I think women are fragile.
Stop saying that word.
Because it's not. I just don't like it coming from your mouth.
Hold the front door. I got it. I forgot about airdrop. You guys gotta remind me. I ain't shit.
She called. I guess she called Wade stupid or stupid motherfucker or something like that.
Yeah, I'll play it. She called all of us it. And so listen. That's why I said I'll take accountability last night, because what happened is I got the message. I showed Danny so she knows, like, the message from the person was like, hey, she's talking about you. And so then I spoke with somebody on the phone and they just played it, but I was on the live, so I didn't really hear it. So last night when I went to figure out, like, hey, this person said this, do you have that? I just went back to rewatch, right? And during rewatch, she did say, she called us all stupid motherfuckers. Hold on. Listen to her. Everything's black. Once you go black, you can't go back. And Sassy, you said I was racist? Bitch. I feel like I need to show you my DNA test. I've never had one.
Why is she trying to prove her dad is?
My brother took one, and I'm related to my brother. So
she did, yeah.
It suffice asking for a friend. I came back, you were picking on me, and I was like, or had more black in me than you did. What? Because it could happen. My niece actually, ironically, sis, what I'm saying is, this is where it became a problem for her, but for the person that called her that. And she was like, how am I racist? Actually, I'm blacker than you are. Huh? Yeah, no, imagine that. Like, oh my goodness. That hits you right in the face, don't it? Fuck Sassy. Like, fucking white, I know. It's weird how that shit works out. So are you white or are you not? But life happens for many different reasons, and a lot of people said that over the summer to me. They're like, I put sunblock on just to try to avoid it. There's some bitches that didn't, and you can see it in their little profile things when they go get their like skin taken off. They got all this applied. So you guys did hear her. Let's listen again. She was DNA test, and then all of a sudden she wasn't, and puts on sunscreen to not be.
No, she was. So what I took at that is that she said that she puts on sunscreen so she can avoid sun damage, so she ain't got to get a chemical peel like somebody else.
Oh God, maybe I didn't listen. Hold on, let's listen.
Yeah, that's how I took it.
Give me the black ones. Everything's black. Once you go black, you can't go back. And Sassy, you said I was racist? Bitch. I feel like I need to show you my DNA test. I've never had one. You don't ever know what she's talking about. It's related to my brother, so would his suffice?
I hope you be related to your brother.
Right. I hope. Imagine if it came back, you were picking on me, and I was like, or had more. Ironically, sis, what I'm saying is, this is where it became a problem. She did it, and she did. I mean, not for her, but for the person that called her that. And she was like, how the hell am I racist? Right. Actually, I'm blacker than you are.
I'm not good, mate. I'm looking for the fish with the biggest nose. Hey, Sonic, bro.
That's cold, bro.
Oh, the biggest mouth? Does this change your tune?
Let me get my manager.
Just scrolling in case someone's told you today. I'm proud of you. Oh, hey, Brittany. In case someone's told you today, you're amazing.
Bro, don't do that. Come on, bro. That's L-Man's. Wait, what did you say? Every single yes, why?
Could he bite it? Anyways, but be careful, your food's gonna burn. All right, so you guys, that girl, obviously, you're amazing. I'm proud of you, baby. Thank you. I'm thankful, grateful, fucking humble. I don't care. I'm getting ready to finish up doing this, and then I'll jump off and go outside and chit chat with you guys. Listen, I'm gonna play the podcast in a minute. The little boy that, oh, I'm paused. Am I paused now? Oh. The little